Hi, everybody. This is Kim White and Dr. Cassandra, Bradford, Wilson. We are so excited because we are here for the Hope to Hope conference this morning. It's about the power of vulnerability. Mm-hmm. We are here with some amazing peeps this week. Yes. We are doing a little demonstrating on some secret sauce about how to use your social media. Mm-hmm. And Dr. Cassandra has been awesome. She's joined me in the studio so that we could be together, but we also have a whole crew here that are on and excited to be on. So if you know anyone that needs to have a little hope in their life, go on and invite them to come and log in. We will actually be here for the next 4 days. Mm-hmm. We will be an hour on and a half hour off until 8 o'clock tonight.
Yay! And we have so many people that are watching us right now, like Naomi Jones, our girl in New York. Hey, Naomi. Oh, my God. And so we are just going to have a great time. Hope to hope. Hopefully.
The people that are coming on are the people that have a story to tell.
Yes.
We all have a story to tell, but we have some pretty amazing peeps coming on that are going kind of how they got to where they were, that comes from being vulnerable, transparent, and honest about where you came from. Mm-hmm. We are very excited. We actually have a kickoff this morning. We want to invite our first guests for this first hour. The only thing that I am having trouble with is this is the very first time I've ever done Be Live TV as the spoiled because I'm usually the guest. And so you all will have to bear with us. Are struggling to find where we click the right button to show our guest.
And I know Sharonda Greenlee is watching us from Louisville, Kentucky, and Sharonda has everything AV. She is so technical. We are technically challenged. So Sharonda, we wish you were here.
We need you to come to our rescue.
I know.
We don't give up on us. We're going to find the right button. Do you want to tell stories about our very first guest to kick off the Hope to Hope conference is
Noah MacArthur.
Oh my goodness.
And I have on my Noah shirt. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have on my Noah shirt. And when I met Noah was a little cocky. And he told me, I'm like, hi, what is your name? And he said, Google me. I'm like, what? Your first name is Google? Last name me? Who does that? And so we have been like great friends ever since. Noah is so smart when it comes to finances, wealth, and how your money looks in your wallet, and how to get money, how to lose money, how to get money back again. So I am so excited that Noah's going to be on the show and talk about hope and vulnerability. So I'm excited. You guys are in for a treat.
Well, and I have to tell you, I think that I have, I hate to admit this kind of stuff, but I may have kicked Noah off accidentally. And so let me get him the right link sent. I kicked him off of the other one, and now I just realized I have got to send him the right link. So if Dr. Cassandra can talk to you for just another minute so I can get him the right link sent.
Well, I want to give some shout outs. Hey, Lewis Cole. Lewis is calling in from, he's joining us from San Antonio, Texas. Hi, Lewis, and again, Sharonda Greenlee out of Louisville, Kentucky. I'm so glad that you guys are here, and Naomi, and oh my God, Naveed is here, and we have someone from India joining us. Oh my God, so we have friends all the way from India, all around the world that are watching this Hope to Hope live conference. So we are so super excited, and I'm just honored to be here. I'm honored to be her co-conspirator in all of this. So, and if you guys have ever seen Kim and I on Facebook before, all we do is laugh. We have a great time. This is one fun girl. If you want to hang out with somebody fun, You want to get with Kim White. I'm telling you, we don't go anywhere unless there's a whole bunch of giggles and laughter. So we have to make sure, we floss so we don't have like salad in our teeth. So we're going to be laughing. We have to make sure we have a red lipstick. So, she's a princess. I had to make sure that she wore red lipstick today. So, Kim has it. So I'm so excited. And hey, Lewis, and Rhonda Green is here, and hey, Troy Vaughn is here. So we are so excited. Did you kick Noah off the ship?
I kicked Noah off the ship, but I'm trying to get him back on. I sent him a rescue boat. I didn't know the right button to push. I'll just be honest with my techie challenges. I didn't know the button to push, so I pushed the wrong button and ended the broadcast before it started, so it took away the link. So if you're watching, everybody that I sent the link to, I'll be sending a different link because I messed it up.
He says he's here.
Yay! Okay, Noah's here. So let me see if I can get him added because he needs to be on here with us. Let me see. This is like one of those things that I'm just saying, I think we just hit ourselves. Noah, I'm still not finding the right button. Don't give up on us. Where is Sean when we need her? Sean knows how to push the right buttons too. And Sharonda, I'm sure you're getting a kick out of us, like in our little comedy show this morning. We got this. We will get this.
Sharonda says, Princess, don't press any buttons. That's what Sharonda says. Sharonda says, just stop pressing buttons because you're pressing all the wrong buttons. Sharonda, what button do we press? We don't even know.
Sharonda, you're a million miles away, but
he says, now what's next? We don't know. He's in the chat, but we don't know how to get him on deck. So
Noah's in the what they call lobby on Be Live.
And we don't know how to get him in.
We don't know how to put him on with us.
Says, what are you using? And Cheryl Graham is just busted out laughing at us. Oh my God. And so Rhonda said video help. I don't know what video help is, but
we need some help.
I'm telling you, I can't wait to meet you because I don't know what's going on. I don't know. She did all this last night, and so now we're here. And we don't know what's going on. So we're just going to talk, but we want to give you guys some great content. So we're just going to talk until the princess here can figure this out. Rhonda, just pray for us. She said, what are y'all trying to do? Cheryl, okay, we have someone in the lobby and we don't know how to bring them on so we can do the video with them. Can you help us? Help us, Cheryl. Please help us. Cheryl, I'm sending out an SOS. Can you please help us?
We see lots of buttons, but Sharonda said for me not to push any more buttons yet until I know what was.
Lobby section, so I don't know if you should be over here.
Well, he was in the lobby section, and he says he's here, but I don't see him in the lobby.
I don't know.
So I'm not sure.
Well, listen, let me ask you a question while Kim is trying to get this to work. What when you start thinking about vulnerability and where you are now and today, what was it? What episode occurred in your life that made you so vulnerable, but that vulnerability you turned into a strength? And that's really what we want to talk about, is that sometimes being in those awkward moments, those horrible places, that horrible thing that happened to us in the past, and we were just like little sitting ducks, not knowing what to do and how we were going to overcome it and survive. And now we pulled ourselves up from our bootstraps, so to speak. And now we're all right. I mean, once I get a little cake in me, I'm a little sane now. But, there's a moment when I was being deprived of cake. And I was having a moment, but no, I'm joking with you guys. But there are things that have happened that we thought that, we never were going to get over. I remember I was telling Kim when I dropped out of law school, I thought my dad was never going to speak to me again. He just knew I was going to be the first attorney. And I am a daddy's girl. I love to please my father. And when I dropped out of law school, and my dad didn't speak to me for 6 months, and it wasn't that he hated me. He was so disappointed because he said, you could do it. You're not trying. And I said, Dad, I just can't. It's just too much. And it's so amazing that now when I look back over 30 years ago when I dropped out of law school, now in my career before I left corporate America, I managed attorneys. I got to tell attorneys what to do. So look at me being in that awkward spot of feeling like a failure, like I had let the people that mattered the most down, which was my dad. Yeah. I felt that I let him down so much. And then you don't know what is going to happen in the future. But then maybe less than 10 years later, I'm managing attorneys. I'm telling them what to do. As a matter of fact, I was practicing more law than attorneys. And they were mad at me about it. So that was a point of vulnerability that I was too ashamed to tell people. I dropped out because it's like I quit. I gave up. I gave up on life. I gave up on those things that mattered so much to me, what I wanted to the most in my life. But then look at God. Look at where, look now. It's like people like, Cassandra, I'm having some problems. I'm like, I'm a barnyard attorney. I didn't pass the bar. I'm just, I can tell you what to do and what to say, but you need to go get, once you go to court, you need a real attorney. So it's amazing now, where I am now, so to speak. And just that one thing, I just thought that I was just a huge disappointment to anybody that mattered. She said, hit split screen. That's what Sharonda said. Sharonda said, you need to hit split screen.
Okay, well, and I sent Noah the wrong link again. two times. I admitted it's the princess is the problem.
Is there a link for him to come in? That's what Cheryl Graham says.
He is now got the right link. Hopefully he should have the right link. It's the last one I sent you, Noah, if you're on and can hear me.
Now, Rhonda Green says one of the things that she had in her life that was a point of vulnerability is when she, I guess, went through her divorce. And Rhonda writes in the group, that was a point of vulnerability for her. Yeah. How she probably, lost hope. Thank you so much for sharing that, Rhonda. I mean, a lot of us, you go through trials in your life and you think, how can I face tomorrow?
Yes. Well, Rhonda, just FYI, is an amazing woman. She's actually the head of the Oklahoma Toastmasters. Woohoo! And she's actually the one that got me over the hump to even be able to speak publicly. I would speak to the entire world if everybody lined up one at a time. But when they didn't line up one at a time and they wanted to be two at a time, I had a trouble. And we have funny stories that we tell all the time about the silly stuff that I did when I first started speaking. Mm-hmm. And Rhonda was witness to how far I have come to be able to do what I do now. And she's a big part of why I'm able to do what I am. So Miss Rhonda, I want to give you a shout out loud that I love you and appreciate you. And I'm grateful that you helped me get to this place. Okay, Noah, I see you.
There he is.
Guess what, Mr. Noah?
Here he is.
I think we're coming on. There we go. Yay.
Hey,
Noah. Are you still there?
Kim is pressing buttons again. See?
I am pushing buttons.
And she shouldn't be pushing buttons. I'm telling you, there he is.
Okay.
Bring him back to the...
Let's see if we can
try this again. And I'm going to need Kim to stop pushing buttons. So, where are you, Noah? Noah, you blacked out. What? You've gone dark. Turn the lights on in your room, Noah. We can't see you. Noah, we can't see you. Turn the lights on. No, I don't know what Kim is doing. Kim keeps pushing buttons, Sharonda. And I don't know what's going on here.
Well, let me see if this will work. Okay, I think we dropped Noah. Okay, I might have pushed the wrong button again. But you guys just be patient with me. I'm trying. This is the problem with turning princesses loose on their own. We needed to...
Is he no longer in the lobby?
He's not in the lobby anymore. So
Kim
Noah
keeps kicking him out of the lobby. I mean, he keeps bringing him to the office room because Kim kicks him out. She has security stopping him in the lobby. I mean...
Come back, Noah.
Sharonda said they see him. They can see Noah. We can't see you. You can still see him, Sharonda? We can't see you, Noah. Up here. I dream a genie.
That's right. let us know because we can't see Noah. Noah?
We can't see you, Noah.
We can't see you and we can't hear you.
Do you have your volume turned up on the computer, Kim?
Oh, I don't know.
See, that's...
I gotta push some more buttons.
Uh-oh.
Wait, I have to get my smart glasses on and then maybe I can see.
You can't put you don't need to put the mouse over that, Kim, and
oh well maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's all the way up.
Oh yeah, it's on.
So I don't. And she got. No, is somebody back? Is that Noah? Could he be back in the lobby?
That was me.
Oh, that was. And Kim has her smart glasses on too. But can anybody else tell us about a time when your vulnerability turned into power? So I know I know that we had someone. I know Rhonda responded to us, and Noah out of the atmosphere, and Noah not sure what happened. Okay. One other new message. Okay, so I don't know.
Noah, come back to the link and let me put you back in. I think I kicked you off again.
Come back to the light.
Come back, Noah.
So, you know, Kim, there's so many instances that that you've experienced in life that make you who you are today. Your past is a huge part of who we are today. And we don't understand the whys or why we have to go through all we have to go through. And some people say, you know what, I've been through so much, and if that makes me stronger, I should be the Hulk, right? But sometimes we go through things and we don't know why. We don't know the whys. We don't have the answers, but it catapulted us or propelled us to even pushing for survival.
Yes.
And if we know that we can survive that, we can survive anything.
Yes.
And so you keep going, and God says we go from glory to glory. Mm-hmm. And so we keep going from glory to glory, knowing and trusting that it's going to be okay, that I'm going to survive this. And when you know what your purpose is,
yes,
you say, you know what, I'm going to complete my purpose before I leave this earth. So I must have to go through this in order to get to one step closer to fulfilling my purpose. And so that's the drive I think that we have to have.
Yes. And
it's hard sometimes.
And I'm sad that Noah is not on here yet with us, and I'm sorry that I keep messing the technology part up. It is a princess problem, but Noah is a great example of his entire campaign is all about the greatness that's within everyone. It's that, and his Noah campaign is, nothing ordinary about her and nothing ordinary about him. And we are, Noah, you would be so proud if you could hear me or see me that I've got on my hat, my pink hat that you gave me.
And I have on my Noah shirt.
Dr. Cassandra has on her Noah shirt. So, I mean, we're representing this morning, even though you're not.
He said, I can't even get a feed.
Oh,
man.
Okay. So, I don't know why he can't get in. Apparently 3 times of kicking him out made him
3 structure out.
Maybe they got him blocked because I messed it up. But Noah, if you can at least comment so that we can at least oh no, you're back, Noah. Okay, hold on, everybody. Noah's in the house. Hold on,
hey, Noah.
Hold on. Okay. Wait, we're gonna do this real easy. We're gonna touch the right button.
Okay, Sharonda says that they can see him. So.
Okay, can you see Noah?
There he is.
Yay! Okay, because I was gonna push another button, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna just move over here by Dr. Cassandra.
Noah, we can't hear you. Can you say something?
Can y'all hear Noah? Noah, you just went away again. Okay, I didn't push a button this time. This was not a princess doing it this time. I'm just saying. Noah, I'm wondering if where you're at you don't have enough internet. Could that be the possibility? Sharonda, could that be what's wrong? Because I didn't push a button. I have a witness. Dr. Cassandra saw. I didn't push a button.
She didn't push a button now. All I know is I'm out of the chat.
Okay. Wait, he's on here, but he's not on here. It shows him, but it doesn't. Oh, wait. There he goes.
I know I got pushed out of the broadcast on my phone, so I'm not sure. There we go. There you go, Noah.
Hi.
Noah, where did you go?
Man, I thought I had everything connected. I see you, Cassandra. I see you, Kim. I
So
can't
did
hear.
you go to Belize? He said he can't hear.
Oh, and we're being so funny, Noah. You would laugh with us.
I know I need the link again. It kicked me out, but okay. So hey, Noah. See,
it just
I
kicked
don't
him
know.
out again.
But you know what?
We're just gonna keep going.
We're gonna keep going. We have a whole few minutes to talk. I got kicked out on my phone, but I guess somebody can send me another invite and I'll get back in. But I'm on with you guys live, and so Kim, you can talk about maybe
how this came about.
Yes.
I think that's one of the things that happens when you collaborate with amazing people, is that we were on tour, the Run Women's Tour. We have been on tour for several months, and it has been super exciting.
Mm-hmm.
But on that tour, we all kind of got to sharing our stories of what was the thing that made us who we were,
Mm-hmm.
the points that we were vulnerable. And, a lot of people won't share their vulnerable bits. They
Mm-hmm.
think people will look bad at them. They'll look down on them. And the truth is, when we're vulnerable, we give people hope. We can let them know that we've been through some things.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through some things.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them were completely out of my control that happened to me. And some of them were totally self-inflicted. Some of them were things that I made some bad choices and did some silly things. And the thing is, if we're honest and open about those things and we talk about those things, it gives people the ability to gain hope for their own lives.
Mm-hmm.
Because is there anybody out there that's done something really stupid? Because if you have, you get to be in my section. If you have done something, you've had something happen to you because somebody else was being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's part of what we're talking about. We have 25 speakers lined up for the next 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Today's day 1, to bring hope to you about whatever it is that you're stuck in. If it's a relationship, if it's a business thing, if it's a job thing,
Mm-hmm.
if it's just a family thing, whatever it is that's going on with you, we hope that someone will speak to your heart and help you be able to gain some perspective and some hope. And know that my Nana used to tell me, my mama's mama, she was probably the biggest influence in my life as a child. She used to tell me that, and this too shall pass.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to think, it's never going to end. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
this dark thing is, it's never going to end. But the truth is, whatever you're going through, it will come to an end. So don't be thinking that whatever it is, whether it's sickness, whether it's financial issues, whatever it is, don't think it's forever,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not.
No.
And I think that's what this conference is about, is just to give people an understanding of that, we're having a blast doing what we're doing. The Run Women's Conference has been absolutely one of
I
the
had a good time.
most exciting things we've done, because we have had so much fun.
Guess who? Christy Garcia from Canada has just
Hi.
joined us. Hey, Christy,
Hey,
how you
Christy.
doing? I love you. I miss you. Oh my goodness, I want to come to Montreal to see you.
Or Alberta.
Alberta, Canada.
Where,
Yes,
where is it?
she's in Canada.
Yeah, we're not very good with geography, Christy, so you can be, you're one of the princesses, so I think you understand where we come from. We we're special, as Sharonda would tell us.
Well, a lot of people, Kim, will want to know, okay, so how do you have this fabulous life? How do you go travel all across the country and you have fun and you do all your Facebook lives where you're having fun and you're doing all these amazing things, and they want to know how to do that too, and they just think that you were born with this silver spoon and this tiara on your head, and they just see the fun, but they don't know what you went through to get to the fun.
And that's one of the keys to all of our lives, is that we went through some stuff, we figured out some things to do, and we have gotten up. One of my books that's coming out is called Red Lipstick: Woo! The Art of Showing Up. And the truth is, a lot of us check out of life when we have something bad happen, and I just refused. I refused to check out. I refused to give up. And I have had some days where I've thought, this is crazy. I can't do all the stuff that I'm doing. And Rhonda will attest to how bad of a speaker I was in the beginning. I had all of this information to share, and I couldn't get it out because I was terrified. And so I had to get over myself. That was really my biggest enemy, was myself. I had to get over myself so that I could bring that message of hope to people. And I think traveling and having a good time is the end result of a lot of hard work. It's a intentional plan. It's living in my purpose and knowing that serving is the best thing I can do with my time.
Yes, and a lot of times we don't understand when you ask to volunteer at a conference or volunteer to help somebody, you're really serving as unto the Lord. And we need to do it with the best of our ability. We need to do it to the best of our ability. And we don't understand how important that is. And I'm a big proponent of building relationships. I believe in relational currency, and I have to thank Roz Knight Warfield for introducing me to the term.
Roz.
And hey, Roz, this is my girl. And we don't understand the power of relational currency and how our relationships have value, and how just being able to do things together. I love doing stuff with Kim. And so we get to have fun. I get to giggle. I get to giggle like a princess. I don't know what that's like, but I'm still learning. My giggle's still off. But I'm loving life. But it took some things that I had to go through to even get to this point. And Kim and I were sharing on yesterday about how much peace we have. And that's invaluable. You can't buy peace.
Priceless.
It's priceless. And so even in business, and even though all the things that I've gone through and some of the things that Kim has gone through that we share with one another, I can't put a value on the place of peace where I am right now.
Yes.
And so it's amazing that we get to this point, and a lot of people think that, let's just be honest, success has so many different definitions, right? Success for some people is money, is power, is recognition, and some people it's just peace. I get to go home, I have peace in my home, I have peace in my office, I get to laugh, I get to giggle, I get to travel all across the country, I get to meet some amazing people who have great stories and great testimonies that, it's like, oh my goodness, I am just so honored to know you. So I'm having fun in my life. I'm trying to be like the princess here. I just need a little tiara. Kim has the big one.
Oh my goodness.
And I just want the little one.
We have tiaras, and Dr. Cassandra understands how silly I am about being a princess. And for the Run Women's Conference that we just finished in July, the big finale for the tour for this year, she gave me a gift. And I don't know if y'all were on or not, but I had a bobblehead. I'm just going to say I'd had an allergic reaction to something. That should be a vulnerability spot. I had a bobblehead, but I still showed up and put my red lipstick on and my red dress, and I went out doing my turn down to for what with my big old bobblehead because it was so swollen. But I want you to see what Dr. Cassandra got me.
I don't know if
the light is shining. I'm going to take this away.
It's so sparkly. You can't even hardly see it.
So sparkly. She got me a giant crown, not a little one like I had. She Actually, she sent me a little one too. I got that as a prize in the mail. But then at the conference, she gives me this giant one, this giant tiara.
Well, the other one, you know, a princess should have a princess crown, not a little girl crown.
Oh my goodness.
Not like, you know.
Well, I'll take any crown. I'm just saying. But she was such a blessing to me at the conference because, you know, the thing is we're transparent.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk about those places in our lives that are not very sexy.
Mm-hmm.
There are times
not sexy at all.
There are times in our business lives that they're not very sexy. But we don't want to give the illusion that everything's okay all the time, because then you don't have any hope when you go through something hard.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at your life and say, well, it must just be me. And the truth is, all of us go through things. All of us should be wearing a crown, I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Because it's about attitude. Mm-hmm. It's about showing up when we don't want to, and it's about doing the hard stuff and doing it consistently. Mm-hmm. I can't preach enough to my social media, crew. It's consistency. If you consistently show up, people will show up with you.
And I have some people that are showing up. Dr. Japonica Walker has joined us. Hi, Dr. Japonica. And Christy let us know that where she's from in Canada. She's like, listen, she's from Alberta.
I got it right.
You did get it right. So, Christy, we want to come to Alberta and see you, girl. We miss you. We saw you in Houston, and we miss you. So, see, we have some fabulous peeps that live all over the country that we get to just have a ball with.
And Christy's one of the Sparkle girls. She's also a princess, and she and I had so much fun.
We gotta get Christy a crown to go with all her sparkle. Christy, we gotta get you some sparkle, girl.
We had so much fun in Houston because we were being silly and sparkly, but you know what? That's what we do. We are silly, and I do want to just tell everybody that's listening that is not familiar with all the things we do. We are silly. We have a good time. We giggle, but we're also very hardcore.
Yeah.
Dr. Cassandra kicks into gear and doesn't play. She will tell you if you need your game, and most of the time that's the answer. You need to up your game. And so she is a little powerhouse. She likes to be humble about it. But she is absolutely amazing in business, and she can help you take your business to a whole nother level, several levels.
A lot of work.
But it's worth the effort, because then you get to do what you really want to do. I think for me, success, two of the biggest indicators of success for me in my life are not only the peace, but the freedom. I want to do what I want, when I want, and how I want.
Yes, and you know what? Can I give a shout out?
Please.
Another one. Sharonda Greenlee, I am so proud of you. I feel like a proud mama bear.
Yeah.
But I am so, so happy for you. It is your season. Mm-hmm. And I think that He's extended the olive branch, and He is showing you favor. And, and I think Sharonda's going to be on the broadcast. She
sent me a message this morning. I'm just going to out you, my sweet girl. She sent me a message that she didn't really think she was ready for this, but I disagree. And Dr. Cassandra, I'm sure votes with me, and everybody in the house.
So I am so proud of Sharonda. I got to spend some time with her in Atlanta to see exactly what she does, and I'm still recovering, but I'm so proud of her. Mm-hmm. I mean, I have been thanking God for her. I'm glad that I was able to witness miracles and blessings being bestowed on her. I'm just glad that I was able to witness it.
Yes.
And so I'm getting all misty-eyed, so I got to stop.
I know. Well, and Sharon is one of those people that her power is in her vulnerability, of her kindness, and her she is probably one of the top 10 event planners in the whole country.
Yes.
and yet she
Ross
has
is the
this
top 5.
top 5. Okay, and we do a lot of events. That's the thing is we do
What would
a lot
Yane in New York say? She's a 95% success rate.
Yone's gonna be with us too this week, but that's the thing with Sharonda is she's humble and she's transparent and she's amazing. You know, if you need anything like event planning done or you just need to know how to be awesome, I'm telling you, she is awesome.
Yes.
We are very proud of like the work she's done, but I have to go a little bit farther than that and say the thing that I love the most about her is she understands with her heart, she understands how to serve.
Yes.
She is the most amazing assistant because she truly serves to her middle. Mm-hmm. Her goal is to make whoever she's helping look the best they can, and she represents whoever she's with just amazing. She represents ministries, she represents businesses, she represents us. Mm-hmm. She's just incredible.
She said we're making her blush.
Well, I hope you change your mind. I'll give you a time slot of when you're supposed to be on. Because the princess doesn't like, not getting her way, I'm just being honest. And I know what you bring to the table, Missy. So I think that you should listen to 2 peeps that are in your life and
Sharonda said go back to giggling.
Yeah, but we like this hope to hope stuff.
Yes. And you know what? That's hope because Sharonda has done a lot. She's labored and now it's her time. And for us as women especially, it's our time to cheer on our fellow sisters. You know what?
Yeah.
If you can do it, because you know what? It's going to be your season. It's going to come around and be your season. I know Dr. Japan is going to do my rawa shish bumba. But it's her season. And when it's your season, we want to get on here and we want to root for you and let you know that you have people in your corner.
Yes.
That you have people that are just as happy as you are for your success and what makes you happy and what makes you giggle.
Yes. And that's another thing about this conference that's like really powerful is the fact that we did it a certain way and we did it on purpose. We didn't advertise this conference. We didn't even tell anyone until 2 days before we were gonna do it this day. And we did it on purpose to show the power of social media and the power of live streaming and the power of connections. Mm-hmm. Because we want you to understand connecting up with these people that are coming on this conference with us. Oh my goodness, your life can be changed by the connections that you make.
Relational currency. And hey, Dr. Joyce Gilmer, I'm so glad that you've joined us. I got to meet her this year. With the help of Roz Knight Moorfield, and she's an amazing woman too that's going all over the country doing a tour to help women to understand they can do business and do it even with God. So thank you, Dr. Joyce, for joining us. I'm so glad that you're on with us today.
And we want to make sure we're reaching those people that maybe can't get to all these tours. We are all over the country, and we've actually the Sexy Business team goes to other countries. Mm-hmm. We've been all over the U.S. We will still be on tour through the end of the year, and then we've been asked, very excited, because Dr. Cassandra has had so much fun. She wants us to come back next year for the tour.
So much fun. Oh my God.
And so we are busy. But the thing is no matter how many people we reach on these tours, there's still people that are not going to be able to get there. Mm-hmm. And so this conference and this social media is all about that. We want to reach everyone. So if you are at home and you can't get to a conference or you can't go on and watch all these videos. At the end of this conference, we're going to, our very own IT awesome sauce man is going to convert them to, and I won't say his name, but he's awesome. He's going to convert all these to YouTube videos so that you guys can continue to watch them. You can go back on our Facebook and watch them. And be encouraged. Just be encouraged. I'm sorry that the kickoff was not what we planned. We planned for Noah to be the kickoff,
He
but
said he can't get a strong enough internet connection.
okay. Well, if in that case, Noah, we need you to find a stronger internet connection. We're going to plug you in at a different time slots because they need to hear from you.
Yes.
And hopefully you're hearing what I'm saying because I think that you are a big part of this. We represented, I just want to say that.
Yes, we did. I have my shirt on. Nothing ordinary about me.
That's right. And, if you see, Noah, just go up and shake his hand. Sharonda trained him. All you have to do is go up and shake his hand and say, I am Noah. And he will love it.
He will love it. He will love that.
Because I am Noah.
I am Noah.
I am Noah.
I am Noah.
See, we got a crew full of Noah.
Yes, we have. And even in our studio audience, everyone said, we are Noah.
and the thing is all that really is about is letting you know that you're not ordinary. You're not ordinary. You're extraordinary.
Right.
And so Noah is a powerhouse, and I definitely want to get him back on here. Just to let you kind of know the agenda for the next 4 days. We're going to be on for an hour, and then we're going to take a half-hour break, and then we'll be back on for another hour, and then take another hour. And then at 7 o'clock...
She's going to feed us and sprinkle some food over our head.
I'm going to sprinkle fairy dust. 7 to 8 every night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're going to be on with all the speakers we can gather up and have question and answer time. So we're going to recap every evening from 7 to 8. If you miss anything, come back on. You should be able to interact with the speakers. And what we wanted to do for this conference was to get the access.
Yes.
You don't have access to this level of people just because. And so if you can get access to them, why would you not show up?
Dr. Japonica wrote, I think I am Noah. Dr. Japonica, you are Noah. There's nothing ordinary about you.
Nothing ordinary. And, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Japonica. She's so precious. She is doing an interview with us also on this. But she sent me a message first thing this morning that blessed me so much because she just wanted to know how she could serve.
Aww.
How she could help us today with this. And, that's an amazing relationship, an amazing relational currency. Because we love Dr. Japonica, and she has been through some stuff.
Yes.
And I can't wait for you to hear her
Oh, my
story.
God. You guys are in for a treat.
Yes.
And, Kim, you have to let people know when we come back on the time zone.
Oh, yes. We're in the Central Time Zone. And we will be back on at 11:30 Central today with none other than Miss Wanda McKinley.
Woo-hoo!
She will be on today blessing us, and she's got a big conference and gala coming up that she's going to tell us about. She is something else.
I know, and I'll be at that gala, but you have to hear her story. Yeah. It is amazing. Oh my goodness. You've never heard, you just wait. You have to log back in. Your mouth is going to be wide open.
Yes. And here's the thing. We know that we're not everybody's flavor. We know that everybody doesn't want to hear all this stuff. If we're not your flavor and you need to delete me so that you are not bombarded with all of these Facebook Lives, don't think it hurts my feelings because I get it. You're busy. But if you want to press in and have access to awesome, awesome people, then please follow me so that you're notified every time we come on live for the next 4 days. We don't want to waste your time. We want to bring some amazing things to you. We have people all over the U.S. and a couple countries that have agreed to come on and be with us. And I don't want to tell everybody that's coming, but I just want you to know there's one particular one that I need to send Smooch is out too because he's at Notre Dame right now speaking, and he didn't have time to be on this conference with us because he is full up with what he's doing, and he probably doesn't even hear me right now, but everybody should give a shout out for Dave Albin because Dave said, can we do this next week? And I'm like, well, the conference is next week.
This week.
It's this week. And so he's actually going to be on special with us, which is a huge deal. He holds the record for the amount of people that have firewalked and glass walked. And he's the one, I'm just going to point this out. When you come see a princess, bring me sparkly presents. That's awesome. I don't care if it comes out of a gumball machine. If it's sparkly, I will love it. But Mr. Dave Albin got me on Facebook Live and told me he had a surprise for me. And when he told me what the surprise was, I did some crawdadding. So you know what crawdadding is? You went to backing up because he brought glass for me to walk on. And I didn't know I was going to be a princess that walked on glass.
Come on now.
And so you don't want to miss what he has to say.
Well, you have to think, maybe in your mind you should say it's princess walking on crystal and bling.
Oh, well, it was blingy, but it was scary. I was like, you want me to do what? And so he's going to be on with us this week. We're trying to work it out for Gary King to be on. We've got Connie Myers, Christy Bridges.
Wait. Oh my goodness. Love Christy.
We've got
my God, Christy.
Yana.
Yana is in those streets, girl.
She's got some stuff going on.
Yes.
Keisha's going to be on with us. Who else? I'm trying to remember all of
many people that
Dr. Smiley's going to be on with us. I just can't. Don't be offended if I didn't name you because I just am overwhelmed with all the awesome sauce. But I am excited. So I hope that you guys will come back at 11:30 with us. We'll be on with
Standard Time.
We'll be on with Miss Wanda McKinley. We can't wait for that.
And hopefully we'll have Kim to play with all these buttons. We'll figure out how all of this works. And we're just going to blame Noah's connection right now.
Yes.
His connection.
not me pushing the wrong buttons. Well, and just as we go off, I do want to say this. One of the reasons we're doing it this way without having paid someone big bucks to come on and do this is to prove you can do this. You don't have to have you don't have to have a recording studio. Mm-hmm. You don't have to have thousands of dollars worth of equipment. I mean, we've got I'm pretty sure that this laptop didn't cost $300 and it's probably 2 or 3 years old. So, I mean, it's not even anything to write home about. All of the things that we're doing, we just want to demonstrate that you can have some awesome sauce without buying into the mindset of you have to have all this stuff.
And Dr. Japonica, yes, we're out here in these streets. As Janae was saying in New York. Dr. Japonica is so funny.
Yana was funny. She was at the conference, and every time anything was said, she would have those pom-poms going. And I mean, she was an awesome cheerleader. She's an awesome cheerleader for education.
Yes, she is.
And she's got a Reading for Smiles.
Reading for Smiles out of New York it's really a 98% success rate. So I am so proud of her too. Oh my goodness, she is doing big things. I just saw on Facebook this morning, she's having a youth and business expo program, trying to get these youth entrepreneurs, anything dealing with children and education and furthering their minds and concepts. That's really what she's about. She's so smart.
Yes.
Man, if I was smart like Yane, I would, I just need to just stand by her to give me the illusion that I'm just as smart as she is. So,
and she's teaching them things in a simple way, but she's teaching them hard subjects.
Yeah, I know. She put something on Facebook about where's the country and what do they do. I'm like, I've never even heard of that place. Where is it? I went to Google. Yeah. And Google says, say it again.
Yes. So she's another little powerhouse that'll be on. She's another one. So we're going to let you have a break. We're going to get off of here for a few minutes and, put on more lipstick and things. You know how we are, princesses. But we just want you all to know that we're here for y'all, and hopefully you will take advantage of the next 4 days of having access to incredible people. Get on and ask questions. We have an admin that's helping us with telling us what we need to answer. And Dr. Cassandra's awesome because she can see without her glasses. I can't see what you're saying until I put my glasses on. So if we don't answer something in this round, we'll try to answer it in the next one. So if you have questions, get on, but don't miss out on something amazing.
And Dr. Japonica says it's a princess walking on bling. You are a princess walking on bling.
I should add that to my portfolio.
Yes.
Well, we love you guys, and we're so glad that you came to the first session of Hope to Hope conference this morning. It's all about the power of vulnerability. I'm Kim White with the My Sexy Business team.
And I am Dr. Cassandra Bradford Wilson, and I'm with Genesis Preferred Solutions.
And we are here to serve you the next 4 days. So come back at 11:30. We will see you then. Bye, guys.
Bye.